Today we're looking at the leather version of the Defender Briefcase by DEFY bags. So DEFY bags make all the bags locally, and their product have usually a very tech aesthetics, but they also make some amazing leather product. And this is beautiful Horween leather that is sourced locally in the US as well. This is the whiskey color, which I like. It is a little bit lighter. It is very hard to see and smell how wonderful this leather is. Now, if you just look at the hardware, this is where it gets really interesting. Let's look at the hardware. You can hear very, very thick brass hardware, zippers, metal D-rings. But then, if you look at the front, it has cobra buckles, which is what you typically find in way more technical bags. So they basically take the two different styles and merge them together. And this is what makes this bag very unique, right? So you have nylon webbing, cobra buckle, but then this beautiful Horween leather. So I'm going to show you the back a little bit. This is the back side and the front side. We'll start with the back. The back has a pass-through for a roller luggage handle. This is a very, very sturdy piece of leather. Underneath this flap has a smooth zipper pocket. One side is nylon, the other side is the raw back side of the leather. This pocket is kind of interesting. It doesn't have any volume, so I find that it's very hard to get stuff into and out of it. I think it would get a little bit better as I use the bag and to soften up. But this really is good for small flat items, and I haven't really used this much at all. But if you're traveling, this would be a good place for passports and wallet, I assume. The front, right? So this is the fun part of the bag, I think. I mean, come on, cobra buckles. This pocket has a little bit of volume, not much, and it runs the full length of the bag. So because it's not very deep, it's really designed for flat objects, and it is one giant pocket, so you can see. So what I have in there, it's the stubby pouch, D-made bags. So it's about 2 inches thick, so this fits in there quite well, and I have a bunch of loose items in there. A smaller pouch by Pocket Up, it's my EDC med kit. But if you have loose items, like down there, I can't find it, it's my lip balm. But if you throw it in there, you need to basically fish for it. So in a way, I wish there's a little bit of organization here, but stylistically, this makes sense. Functionally, I think it's really good for maybe a couple of pouches if you're a pouch person. Loose item doesn't really make sense. It comes with, I say, webbing for handle. You can obviously wrap this thing up to make it a little bit easier to carry. But I find that it's just too much work, right? So I usually just leave this off so I can get to the inside quickly. Nice, really nice lip zipper pulls here. It doesn't open up that much, but at least it goes around the corner so you can get to the inside easier. So looking at the inside, on the back pocket, it's where the laptop compartment is. And it has 2 leather straps that you can use to secure the laptop. I usually don't like stuff like this because it just slows things down. So unsnap it. This is a old style 15-inch MacBook, and it fits quite nicely in there. So anything smaller obviously will fit as well. The brass hardware here does scrape against the laptop a little bit, so I'm not a huge fan of that. I almost rather they just do not have these straps, or again, mixing modern with traditional, maybe just have a magnetic or a Velcro even attachment. The front has a set of pockets that is sewn into the front of the bag. It's basically medium size, good for notebooks, pen slot, and then another one here. So a A5 notebook fits well in there. One of my A5 notebooks that has a thicker and wider leather cover doesn't fit. So it's quite tight for A5. And then the rest of it is just a roomy compartment. Unfortunately, it's black, so you can't see it, but I actually have the Air Slim Tech pouch in there, but it's black on black. Finally, it also comes with a shoulder straps. And so this is the full kit that has everything in it. So it has the shoulder strap, nylon webbing, and I also got this shoulder pad. And this is really well done. So hook and loop, you can take that off. But inside, it's a piece of foam, so that further soften the pad. And this, of course, just hooked onto either side, and you can adjust it for length. So overall, this is really a gorgeous bag. As I said, it's hard to convey how nice it is just by video. You need to touch it and smell it. So overall, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous bag. If you like this mixture of tech and old school look, this is the bag for you. I appreciate the design. I find that it is a little bit less functional for me. This front pocket, again, looks super cool with the covert buckle, but the one long, wide, shallow pocket doesn't quite work for me. And then my other complaint again is that the interior, I really wish they would use something a little more high-vis. Since again, because this is a mixed design, right? They can get away with putting some other kind of interior lining that makes it a little bit higher vis. Right now, black on black, it's very, very hard to see the inside. But this bag will last a lifetime. It looks great, smells great. And if you like the look, you really can't go wrong by going with this.